Dajaha, everybody. Welcome back. Today we're in Boston, downtown at the famous Quincy Market, and then we're going to head over to the Boston Commons. So without further ado, guys, let's get started. Say bye.
Imagine exploring centuries of history, iconic landmarks, and delicious food all in one day. Today I'm taking you on a journey through Boston's most famous spots, from Quincy Market to the Freedom Trail, and even uncovering some hidden gems. Let's dive into the heart of this historic city. Our day kicks off at Quincy Market, one of Boston's iconic landmarks. Built in the 1820s, it was originally a hub for the city's booming commerce. Today, over 200 years later, it remains a lively centerpiece of downtown Boston. Quincy Market isn't just about food, it's a haven for local artisans and specialty vendors. Here you can discover unique souvenirs, handmade crafts, and Boston sports memorabilia. Whether you're here to grab a bite or shop for something special or simply people watch, Quincy Market is a must-see destination.
All right, we just done a walk around the outside of Quincy Market. Let's go check the stores inside Quincy Market. Let's go.
As you step inside the market, the air is filled with the smell of fresh seafood and sweet pastries, drawing you to the vibrant food court. From creamy clam chowder to buttery lobster rolls to global flavors, there's something for every craving. Each vendor tells its own story, showcasing Boston's diverse food scene. Come hungry, there's no way you'll leave without tasting at least one iconic dish. It's a bite of Boston you'll never forget. Just steps from Quincy Market, Faneuil Hall has been a Boston icon since 1742. Built as a marketplace and a gift to the city, it quickly became more than just a shopping spot. Called the Cradle of Liberty, it hosted speeches by revolutionaries like Samuel Adams and more, sparking the fight for independence. Today, the first floor is a busy market, while upstairs, a museum highlights Boston's history. Whether you love history or just curious, Faneuil Hall offers a glimpse into the city's revolutionary past. You don't want to miss it. Let's go check it out. All right, we're just walking through the streets of Boston, heading to Common Square, I think it's called, enjoying the nice scenery of downtown. It's a bit chilly in the shade, but we'll keep going. Let's enjoy, guys. As we proceed, we'll encounter the Freedom Trail, a 2.5 mile path that connects 16 significant landmarks here in Boston. Walking it feels like stepping into America's revolutionary past. Today we're covering a small stretch on our way to Boston Commons. Let's keep going, guys. Our next stop takes us back to the 1600s here at the King's Chapel Burial Ground, the oldest cemetery in Boston. Established in 1630, this historic site is the final resting place for some of the city's earliest settlers and prominent figures from its past. It's a little spooky, but quite fascinating. You can feel the history as you walk through. Next up is the Granary Burial Ground, founded in 1660, which is a historic treasure on Boston's Freedom Trail. It's the resting place of some of the most famous figures of the American Revolutionary War. Here you'll find Paul Revere, the Midnight Rider who warned the British troops, Samuel Adams, a leader of the Boston Tea Party, and John Hancock, whose bold signature became a symbol of independence. This beautiful cemetery tucked into the heart of the city provides a journey through history and is a must-see for anyone visiting Boston. Our final stop is Boston Common, America's oldest public park. Established in 1634, it's a peaceful escape in the heart of the city. In summertime, kids splash in the Frog Pond, and it becomes an ice skating rink in the winter. No matter the season, the park is full of life. After exploring Boston's history, it's the perfect place to relax and unwind, and is definitely a must visit.
All right, guys, that's the end of the walking tour. We just left Quincy Market. We walked across town to the Boston Common area, and we ended up right in front of the Massachusetts State House of Representatives. How cool is that? Till next time, guys, Elves, see you on the next video.